Okay, children, so in previous video we had gone through those formulae and conditions. Now we will start exercise 12.1a. Okay, here the first question says solve by factorizing the left side. So this type of question you'll have done in class 9-10. Okay, so here very simple, I have done only one, 4x square plus 13x plus 10. So what you have to do, first you have to multiply a and c. So here a is 4 and c is 10, so 4 into 10 is 40. Now you have to look for two numbers whose product is 40 and sum is 13, so that is 5 and 8. Okay, so after that this 13x can be written as 5x plus 8x, and after that you just simplify it. Okay, and that we will get the roots. So in 2 and 3, these are left for yourself. Okay, you have to do by yourself, and answers are given over here. Question number 2, solve by completing a square on the left hand side. Okay, so here three questions are there. I'm going to do the first one. So 2x squared minus 6x plus 3 is equal to 0. So what you do is, this coefficient is there of x squared 2. Okay, so you divide throughout by that coefficient. Okay, so you get x squared minus 3x plus 3 by 2. Now what you do is, this x squared can be written as 1 into x whole square. Yes, now this 3x, okay, you try to write 2 into something. Okay, because here it is x square minus 3x plus 3 by 2. So we are going to try to write in form of x minus something whole square. Okay, and plus some number. Okay, or minus some number. So here x square minus, now I want 2. Okay, 2 into something. So here we have got 3. Okay, so what we'll do, we will multiply and divide by 2. So 2 into, okay, this 1 is for this coefficient. Okay, so 1 into 3 by 2x, and what you do is, this 3 by 2 is coming extra. Yes, over here. So what you do, you add a square of it and subtract the square of the same. Okay, so that way the expression, okay, remains same. Okay, so after that what happens, this first three terms, okay, first three terms can be written, okay, this way, x minus 3 by 2 whole square. Okay, and when you calculate this much, minus 3 by 2 whole square plus 3 by 2, you'll get minus 3 by 4. Okay, so in next step, this minus 3 by 4 comes on right, so you get 3 by 4. Okay, now take the square root on both the sides, so plus minus you have to introduce over here. Okay, and then you simplify it. Okay, so square root of 3 by 4, so it comes square root of 3 upon 2. This 2 and this 2 cancel, so 2x minus 3 is equal to plus minus square root of 3. Okay, that minus 3 goes that side. Okay, this 2 will divide whole. Okay, then you get x equal to 3 plus minus square root of 3 upon 2. Okay, so anyway, this type of question hardly they ask, but as it was in the exercise, so I've done one. Okay, now 2 and 3 you may try by yourself. Answers are given over here. Then question number 3, solve by using Sridhar Acharya's formula. Okay, so you know how to do this. You have done in class 10 also. That formula, x is x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, so here this is the first question. Okay, if you compare with the general equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then a is 2, b is minus 5, and c is 3. So substitute the values and you will get the answer. Okay, remaining 3 you may try by yourself. Okay, answers are given over here. Question number 4, solve. Okay, so the first question here, for the first question, a is 1, b is a plus 1 by a, and c is 1. Okay, b is in fact minus a plus 1 by a. So substitute this. Okay, since in this equation small a was used, that's why while writing the general equation I have used capital letters. Okay, and rest you know how to do. Put the values, you'll get the answer. Okay, there were so many questions in under this question 4, but I have taken only these. Okay, so now next is 4. So here 2x plus 3 into 3x minus 2 plus 2. So clearly it is not in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So first you simplify it. So at the end you'll get 6x square plus 5x minus 4 equal to 0. A is 6, b is 5, and c is minus 4. Okay, now you can complete it. Okay, use that formula, x equal to minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. Okay, question number 5. Here it's given x to the power 2 by 3 minus 5 into x to the power 1 by 3 plus 6. Okay, this is not in the form ax square plus bx plus c form. Okay, but we can simplify this. We can write x to the power 1 by 3 to the whole square. Okay, minus 5 x to the power 1 by 3 plus c, and in place of x to the power 1 by 3 I can put y. Okay, so put y. So you get this, and this is a quadratic equation in y. Okay, now use the formula, you'll get the value of y. So here we are getting value of y. Okay, that means 3 and 2 are the roots of this. Okay, 3 and 2 are the root of this, not of this. Okay, in order to find the value of x, what we'll do now, in place of y we will replace this. Okay, we had assumed y to be x to the power 1 by 3. So put the values. Okay, now solve it. You'll get this. Okay, and before saying that this is 27 and 8 is answer, okay, you should, in rough or using calculator, you should always confirm that whether this x 27 and 8 will satisfy this or not. Okay, obviously 3 and 2 will satisfy this. Okay, but for x equal to 27 and 8 you have to check. Okay, after getting the value, obviously here it's satisfying, that's why it's written. Okay, next question number 6. This has to be done same as the above one. Okay, then here 3x to the power 4 minus 8x squared plus 4 equal to 0. Clearly it is not in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So but we can write 3 into x square, okay, to the whole power 2 minus 8x square plus 4. Okay, now replace x square by y. Okay, then you get a quadratic equation in y. Solve it using the formula, you get the value of y. Okay, you know that y is nothing but x square. Now get the values of x. Okay, you should check whether these are satisfying or not. Okay, these are satisfying, that's why I have written over here. Now next is this 12x square minus 9x to the power 4 equal to 3. This is also not in the general equation of quadratic. Okay, so rewrite this in this way, then try to simplify it, and you get this. Replace x square by y, solve it, complete by yourself. This is left for you. Next, question number 5. Here you can see that this is also not in that form, ax square plus bx plus c. So what you do is, you can observe over here that this is x plus 1 by x, here also x plus 1 by x. So I can put, in place of x plus 1 by x, I can put y. So put y. Okay, then you get a quadratic equation in y. Solve for the value of y, then that y will be replaced by x plus 1 by x. Okay, then you get the value of x. Okay, and you should check whether that value is satisfying this equation or not. Okay, so here we get the value of y, then y was replaced by x plus 1 by x, then it solved. Okay, and we saw that all these are satisfying that equation. So these are the answers for the x. Okay, here same way, here you can say square root of x upon 1 plus x plus square root of 1 plus x upon x equal to 5 by 2. This is not in this form. Okay, so but here I can rewrite this equation as this: square root of x 1 upon 1 plus x plus 1 upon square root of x 1 plus x. So here you can see these two are same, this and this. So replace this by y. Okay, so you get this. Then simplify, you get a quadratic equation in y. Okay, use the formula, you will get the value of y. And you know that you have taken y, you have taken this square root x upon 1 plus x to be y. So Now put that value, solve it, you'll get the value of x. Okay, now you find that both these x satisfy the given equation. Okay, so those are the answers. Okay, so whenever you're doing this type of question where you're doing some substitution and all, okay, so the quadratic equation that you form, okay, and whatever result you get for that, that will satisfy only the quadratic equation. Okay, but later on when you substitute back the values and then you try to find the value of x, okay, it's not necessary that whatever value you get for the x all will satisfy the equation. So you got to check, okay, in rough or some way using the you can use the calculator. Okay, okay, next this 2x plus 3 upon x plus 2 plus x plus 2 upon 2x plus 3 equal to 10 by 3. The same, okay, same as above. You have to complete this by yourself. Let us see this one. 3 to the power x plus 1 plus 3 to the power 2 minus x equal to 3 to the power 3 plus 1. So this can be written as this: 3 to the power x into 3 to the power 1 plus 3 square into 3 to the power minus x is equal to 3 cube plus 1. Okay, so now this 3 to the power minus x can be written this: 3 square becomes 9, so 9 upon 3 to the power x. This 3 cube means 27 plus 1. Okay, okay, now what we can do is we can replace this 3 to the power x by y. Okay, then we'll get this. Simplify it, you are getting quadratic equation. Okay, and you can do the factorization, okay, middle term factorization, and that way you can get the value of y. Okay, now replace that value of y. Okay, so you get 3 to the power x equal to 1 by 3 and so on. Okay, solve, you'll get x to the x equal to minus 1 and x equal to 2. Okay, next is an equation of type. So before solving this, okay, before solving this 5, you should know this. Okay, you should know if you get something of this type, okay, how you can solve, okay, how to rewrite it, okay, how to do the arrangement and all, and then proceed with the solution. So if you have got an equation of this type, okay, so an equation of this type where the sum of two of the quantities a, b, c, d is equal to the sum of the other two can be solved as shown below. So let us see. So here, whenever you have been given this type of equation, so in that what you'll find that sum of two, okay, any two, sum of any two will be equal to sum of the other two. Okay, then you can solve it. Okay, then only it's possible for you to solve it, otherwise it will become very tough for you. Okay, so here what we can see that this is the equation given to us. So this, like here it's given a, b, c, d, like, but here we have got for 3, but here we don't have. But we can write this x like this: x plus 0, yes, in bracket, and this. Now what you observe that here you can observe that 0 and plus 3, 0 plus 3 is 3, and 1 plus 2 is 3. Okay, along with the sign you have to add. Okay, so here is plus 0 plus 3, so it's 3, and plus 1 and plus 2 is 3. Okay, so you have to put them together. Okay, because here 0 and 3, okay, sum of 0 and 3 is equal to sum of 1 and 2, so you'll put them together accordingly. Then you solve this 2 and this 2 separately. Okay, so what you'll find that here you are getting x square plus 3x, here also, okay, here also you will get x square plus, when you add these two you'll get 3x. Okay, see here you will get x square plus 3x, here also you get x square plus 3x. Now what you can do is, in place of x square plus 3x you can put y. Okay, you can put y, and once you put y, then you get this. Then simplify it, you will get a quadratic equation. Okay, do the middle term factorization, okay, and you will get the value of y. Okay, then you know the y is x square plus 3x, so again replace that, solve it, you will get the value of x. Okay, solve it, you will get the value of x. So in this case all all these are satisfying. Okay, so that's why x equal to these. Now here these two are homework for you. Okay, so here you can observe that here x plus 0 you can write same as the above. Okay, here it is -1, here is +2, here it is -3. Okay, so if you add 2 and -3, if you add 2 and minus plus 2 and -3, so what you get? -1. And here 0 and -1, again you're getting -1. So that means here you can see that sum of 2 is equal to sum of the other 2. Okay, here in the second one you can check here 2 plus 3 is 5 and 1 plus 4 is 5. Okay, so this can be also solved in the same manner. Okay, so try these two by yourself. Answers are given over here. Okay. Okay. Next is this 2x plus 7 upon 3x plus 1 minus 3 square root of 2x plus 7 upon 3x plus 1. So what I can do is, you can see these two are same. Okay, the only difference is here is the square root. So what you can do is, for this you can take y. Okay, so let this to be y. So if this square root of this is y, then y square will be what? 2x plus 7 upon 3x plus 1. So you got this. In this equation, replace this y and y square. Okay, put this y and y square accordingly. Okay, and you will get a quadratic equation. Solve it, so you get y equal to 0 and y equal to 3. Okay, then further you put the values, substitute the values of y. Okay, and proceed on, and you will get the value of x equal to -7 by 2, and 1 you get -2 by 25, and you will find that both are satisfying. This has to be you have to check in rough. Okay, or using calculator. Like suppose I want to check whether x equal to -7 by 2 is satisfying or not. So you take this value and on the left put this in place of x, put that value, check whether it's coming 0 or not. If it's come 0, then that means that x is satisfying. Same way, take the other x, value of x, put in place of x and check. Okay, so same we have to check. Question number 6, you have to solve this. Square root of 3x minus 8 equal to x minus 2. So for this type of question you have to take a square both the sides. Okay, this type of questions you will have done in class 10 also. Okay, so you have to do the squaring both the sides, and then you will get a quadratic equation, and rest you know how to solve. Okay, and here you got to check whether these x values of x will satisfy or not, because here something is in the square root. Okay, so you know that you should, inside this this symbol you should get positive, not negative value. Okay, so you should check, okay, whether it's satisfying or not. That if you put x equal to 3 on the left, okay, then get the value, again put on the right, you should get the same value. Okay, then only that value is satisfying. Number 2 is homework for you, try same way. Okay, number 3, here you can see that x square plus 5x plus square root x square plus 5x plus 2 is equal to 4. So here you can see that x square plus 5x, and here also x square plus 5x, same. So put in place of x square plus 5x you put y. Okay, and then simplify it. Okay, and calculate, and here we get two values of x, but out of those two, okay, only one is satisfying. Okay, this is not satisfying, so this you have to check using calculator or not. Okay, so this is rejected as it does not satisfy the equation. You may check using calculator, scientific calculator. In fact, in class 11 and 12 we are allowed to use calculators. Okay, during the board examination also you are allowed to carry it. Okay, so you should have a proper scientific calculator. Okay, so if you don't have, please buy. Okay, so let us stop over here. Okay, so in next lecture we would start this exercise 12.1 B part. Okay, so let us stop over here.